Well, just one game on the Friday. The weather, of course, preventing the opening match being played. And Terminix Rangers, they came up against AC Port of Spain. And it was Josiah Edwards who got the opener early in the match. Inside the first 2 minutes, he put them ahead against AC Port of Spain. And Kadeem Corbin combining well with Atula Guerra. No luck on that occasion. But when Corbin's shot couldn't be held, Atula Guerra, he netted his 11th goal of the campaign, and that put the Terminix Rangers team ahead. AC Port of Spain, though, it's hard to keep them down, and they did create chances of their own. Muckett eventually finding a way through the wall, and he cut the deficit to 2-1. But the addition of Real Gill and the skipper Jamal Crichton, well, things changed quickly in the second half. Crichton getting his head to put his team ahead. And then later on, when the keeper couldn't hold on, Mockett's attempted clearance coming off Crichton. Might as well have been carrying a clove leaf in his pocket. Lucky fellow, as he put them 4-1 ahead. At the deck, though, Nickel Stevens will give AC Port of Spain something to write home about, cutting the deficit to 4-2. And a beautiful night sky and a beautiful football match. The Rima Velodrome on Saturday, that saw Deportivo against Moruga. And Jordan Riley, much more clinical than that fixture, scoring the game's opening goal in the 23rd minute. But Moruga, they have a penchant for scoring, and Tyrese Reefer taking advantage of the goalkeeping blunder. But Andre Pacheco not to be undone, and well, the goalkeeper from Moruga not to be undone as well, Moses. And then Nathaniel Garcia saw it was a scoring party and decided to join. Isaiah Hudson, well, he got an invitation as well. And well, Trini players never turned down a good party invitation. And then it was anybody's game in the end. Akinola Gregory. First he didn't succeed, but he tried again. Frustration, but a heavy result against 5-1 for Deportivo Point Fortin. Defense Force, well, they've fallen off the wagon somewhat. They came up against Westport with an opportunity to get something back. And Brent Sam, well, he got his name on the score sheet early. And then later on, it was the turn of Kathian St-Hilaire, the former TNT Youth International, to sign his name with a golden pen. And then the Jogo Bonito set the table for Sam to get his second, pulling ahead of Atula Guerra. And then knock knock, who's there? Brent. Brent who? Brent Sam, of course, getting the hat trick. Jamil Boatswain, not to be outdone, would get something on the fixture. And well, that was all she wrote. 5-0 to Defense Force. Brent Sam climbing atop the goal scoring chart, 13 goals. On Sunday, the police barracks opened their doors to welcome Central FC. And earlier on, the goalkeeper in a spot of bother. And when he couldn't hold on, Drew McLaren said thank you very much, putting police ahead. And they needed goals to stay ahead of Defense Force, and that's exactly what Cameron Purcell did. Mind you, he's a centre-back, but he always gets on the score sheet, Cameron Purcell. And then Rakin Kabi with an instant replay and some dance moves to boot. And then later on, we haven't seen this man much in the tournament. Jamil Perry has been recalled to the team, and that's the reason why. The old veteran. And then Perry, well, I told you he's a veteran. He's got experience in doing exactly that, scoring goals. Was there to be something for Central FC? Well, there certainly was. Ronaldo Francois imitating the more famous Ronaldo, number 7. That was all she wrote, 5-1. The final score between Police and Central FC. Beautiful night sky and more beautiful football anticipated in the second half of this match. EC Port of Spain 2-0 ahead of Deportivo. We take a break and come back with second half action.